this video is going to be about how to find a statistic and put it in your own words and how to cite a website. So I might refer you to this on my YouTube channel if you're asking questions about how to cite a website. So I'll ask you to watch it again in case you're asking me a question like that. And then you'll be able to watch it on YouTube sped up. So here's my research paper. First of all, I want to check this right here. I've decided to talk about the exploding number of African Americans in prisons compared to whites and Hispanics, okay? And I also want to make sure that this says one issue the United States faces in 2020 is, I want to make sure it doesn't say 2019. I want to make sure that this right here is actually a problem. I know I said this in class already, but this happens all the time. A student will write is opioids, and opioids are not a problem on their own. I would say opioid abuse is a problem. Like recycling is not a problem, right? But if you would say that people aren't recycling and the earth has become, a wasteland, then that's the problem, okay? And that's kind of an exaggeration, so we just want to be careful. We might want to say something about like our earth has only so many resources and we're using them and abusing them. Okay, so sorry, that was cliche. So right here I have a topic sentence. It's pretty good. It's okay. Now I need a statistic, and I need to paraphrase, and I can't use any direct quotes in this paper. That's my challenge, okay? I found this website, and I think it's really good. I mean, I think the idea of it is terrible. But, okay, so I looked at the website. There are no weird ads. Like, sometimes you'll see a strange ad like, lose belly fat in 5 days. That's the ad I get. It's rude. Or, I don't know, it'll be like, I don't know why they send me this ad, but it'll say, meet Indiana singles near you. And that is, I need to be worried a little bit about websites like that. If it's a news organization, it might be okay. Just have me look at it if you're not sure. I see that this doesn't have a specific author. It just has a publisher. I can find out a little bit more about them in the overview. So that's awesome. I can find out a little bit about this. And it looks like these people are dedicated to reform. And they have something about Black Lives Matter on their website. But they are not Black Lives Matter. Okay, so here's my issue. And let's see. I wanted to go to, the facts. That's where I was before. And I want to find Indiana. Let's see. This is terrifying. Okay. So I'm going back to my paper here because I need to find, well, first of all, what's my publisher? I don't have an author. My publisher is usually going to be up here or in the URL, okay? But the sentencing project, I can tell that's their name. So right here, I'm going to write, according to the website, the sentencing project. And I'm going to just like zoom in just a smidge. There we go. And there's no author. So I'm going to get rid of that. And what's the article called? Okay, so let me go back here. Criminal Justice Facts. And I put that in quotes and I capitalize it. So, in the article, Criminal Justice Facts. Now, one fun little thing to do, this is helpful. Control C will get you, obviously you guys know that. And then I don't want to Control V. I want to go paste without formatting. That kind of helps me get my article title. But I want to make sure that it's capitalized. Okay. Now I need the statistics in my own words. All right. Is there anything about Indiana? Control F. Nope, not on this web page. Okay, let's Maybe this one is not the one I want to use. Maybe I want to look at this one. Okay, so this is the sentencing project trends. This is 2015, so it's not ideal. And I want to find Indiana, Control F. Okay. Looks like prisons are not as populated as they once were. So I don't want that. And this is like, you guys will have this as well. Let's look at youth incarceration. And here's our Indiana. Oh no, 621. That's 5 times more. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I want to use this. There's so many good resources on this website. I mean, it's terrifying, all these facts, but over here, let's see. Let's go to facts about people in prison. Oh my goodness, this is terrifying. Look at this difference. Okay, so I'm going to use this. So this was my article title, facts about, okay. So all of these are different articles on the website. So actually, I'm going to use this one, Control C. I'm going back here. I don't want to Control V, right? I want to do edit, paste without formatting. So facts. Oops. Now my outline might get a little messed up. Let me move this. I only have this on so you know it's me. Move this over here. I know you don't want to see me. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up here. According to the sentencing project in the article, facts about prison. Now my outline got a little bit messed up. Oh no. If your outline gets a little bit messed up, you can press enter. And if you don't want a B, you go shift tab. Oops. Control tab? No, should be shift tab. And it should bring you back one, but we don't need to do that right now. This statistic should be rounded and in my own words. Okay. It says that, what did it say? 32%? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we want to use our own words. We don't want to say 32. Let's do this. Put this in our own words. Paraphrase. Okay, so I will say over 30% of what year was that, you guys? I can't remember. After 2000. Then let's say, and before 2015, I think it was before 2015. When was this published? I'm just triple checking here. Updated August, 2017. Oh my goodness. I can use that date. It's okay. I'm not plagiarizing. Are destined to be imprisoned. And I want to say this is a staggering statistic since what did it say? Only around 5% of white males, and this is males, I believe. Yeah, I want to use a different word than imprisoned, right, guys? That's not original. We're incarcerated. We're sent to jail. I'm not happy with that, but whatever. Now, one other thing, I want to add some more facts about Indiana, but I want to cite this, okay? So I want to say facts about prisons. This is my article title. And people, in prisons, okay? So then I close parenthesis, period. This is called an in-text citation. I have to have these throughout in every body paragraph, okay? Now, I need a couple more statistics because this isn't enough. So I might, now I don't want to do that. But let's see. Oh my goodness, this is so terrible, you guys. Now let's go back. Let's use a different one because I want to show you guys. This even shows you why they're in jail. Women, ooh. Okay. This is crazy. See, look at this. Do you really believe that white women are less deviant than, white men or black men? I don't believe that. So we need to be concerned about these statistics. Oh my goodness, youth. The youth. This is terrifying. I'm showing you this because, I think that a lot of you guys are going to write about this. It's okay if you don't, but. All right, let's see. What statistic do we want to use? There's so much. Let's just use this one about white women versus black men. Okay. Now, this is a different article title, isn't it? Trends in U.S. corrections. Well, I love that because now I can show you guys how to do this. Okay. Now, I might say the article. Let me change my word choice. The article. And I want to paste. I copied. I Control Z or Control C. Paste without formatting. This is trends in U.S. corrections. Suggests that one in was like around 100 white women. Let's say Caucasian. And this is according to that website. I need to cite this publisher. Let's see. So the article Trends in U.S. Corrections published by, and it was the Sentencing Project. I got lucky with this source because it has a lot of good. You guys can use it too, but you need to find your own statistics, okay? Suggests that 1 in 100 Caucasian women were incarcerated for every 1 in 3 African American men. And that's since 2000. Let's say since around 2000. We want to just be really careful. We don't want to plagiarize. Yeah. Okay. And let's just add our own thoughts. Now, I don't need to use an in-text citation in this sentence. The reason why is because it's one sentence. But if I had another sentence, like I have 2 sentences up here, I need to use an in-text citation because it makes like a little source sandwich. Okay, so if you have more than one sentence, you definitely need to introduce your source and then have an in-text citation. But if you just have one sentence and you've already introduced the source in that sentence, you don't need to use an in-text citation. And then, but maybe I want to use an in-text citation. Oh my goodness, you guys are like, Miss Stevens, just get on with the video. But listen, I want my paper to be really good, and you do too. You know, you barely want any marks on your paper from me. Let's see, women, overall, men. This is all about women, you guys. Let's, and you know what? I'll just leave it like this, and I'll just say, Shirley. These are my own words, so I'm not going to cite this. Okay. So, I don't have to cite that. Let me just go over that again because that is my own words. Those are my own words. Sorry. Let's see. A solution. Let's say ensure justice. And again, I don't have to cite that. So I have my transition and I'm done with my A. So now I feel really good about that. And I'm going to include a works cited entry on this. Now I kept this on here to show you. But what I want you guys to do is start deleting this as soon as you get a couple of in-text citations. Now I'm going to do something very naughty, right? I'm going to cite this using the Cite This For Me website, and I went to the Google Chrome store and I got the most updated one. And I want to make sure that I'm using MLA. Now this is not going to make the citation perfect, okay? I hope you guys know that. Because this isn't right at all. But I'm going to show you how to fix it in case you're going to use something like this, because I do know you guys will. So, did you guys see what I did there? Let me just show you really fast. I don't want anything bold here. This is wrong. Everything right here, okay? Control C. I'm going back here. This needs to be left, right? Left justified. And don't Control V, right? I say edit, paste without formatting. And then I'm left with this, which is kind of a mess, right? Now I used 2 websites here, articles, okay? I used Facts About Prisons. All right, let me go back down. This needs to be alphabetical. This is going to take all your patience, okay? But it's worth it. Edit, paste without formatting there. That's the article title. It goes first. Next. Now I need a period here. Make sure it's there. See how the websiter isn't doing that? No, the Google Docs isn't any better. So I just follow this. Sentencing project. It was just called the sentencing project, so I'm just going to call it that. Honestly, you're better off making your own citation, but I know the reality that you guys aren't into that. So, and I'm going to put a period here. Now this is when it was most recently updated. But actually, I know mine was updated in 2017, so I'm going to fix that. Now I've got my website. Now it's so long, I might put a space in it just to kind of get it on the line there. But if you don't want to put a space, you can leave it like it was. And that looks pretty good. I would say this is how you do a hanging indent. Are you ready? Enter tab. Now. I need to double space this because I'm not done. Oh my goodness. So many steps, you guys. All right. Now I have one more article that I use, right, guys? Now this is the fun part. If you find 2 statistics off of the same website, you guys can use this. You guys can do what I'm doing here. So this article title was called Facts. Oh, no. This other one was Trends, right? And that was in 2017 as well. Oops. So, which comes first? F or T? Trends. Okay. So, edit, paste without formatting. trends. Now, since this is all from the same website, look what I can do. Control C, Control V. I need a period right after this, right? I need periods after all of these things. And let me actually show you guys the hanging indent again. Now let me put a space in here because I like my works cited to look like that. I think it looks a lot better. I press enter, I press tab. Yeah. Okay, 22 sept. Okay, I see an issue here. I need a period after that. You guys have to make sure this is perfect, okay? Because I want to give you a perfect grade. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to erase these. I don't need these anymore, and they shouldn't show up on my paper anymore. Now, I am doing so well, but I'm not done. I've got today and tomorrow to get some statistics on homelessness. I specifically want to find statistics on homelessness in Indianapolis. Now, I'm just going to show you one more thing here. I don't want to just use this because this is, I don't know, maybe I want to go to news. Indy Star, that seems like a credible website, and it's 2 weeks ago. Now, is this going to be my website? I don't know, guys. It says that 7 million people are going to be helped, or what does it say? No, sorry, that's not right at all. $7 million is going to help homeless people. And it says, oh, this is helpful. It says rapid rehousing programs have helped almost 90% of people. So, oh my gosh. Okay, this statistic right here is staggering. So, how do we put this in our own words though, right? This is already pretty, this is already rounded, right? So I might just say like less than 1,750. I might say over 1,400. I just want to be really careful. I don't want to plagiarize. But again, this is the publisher, right? Indy Star. Okay, I want to capitalize that. What's my article title? Let me go up here. This whole thing is my article title, but just be so careful because this should be capitalized. Provide, funding should be capitalized, housing should be capitalized, services, homeless. Now, I do not see very many solutions on this website. So when you guys get to B, you're going to need another website to help homeless, to help your homeless argument. Sorry. In here we have an author. So let's just say I was going to use this, guys, I want to make sure I click MLA. I don't want anything in bold, okay? So I'm going to get this. I'm just going to show you guys one more entry because this might be really good. You might decide, I want to use that. I think that I can't remember her name. Let me just paste without formatting because I can't remember. See, it didn't give me the author. We need to be so careful, right? Because I know a lot of us are going to use this website. So I'm going to know Hayes used this website, or Hayes is the author. Okay, Control Z. What was her name? Holly Hayes. What was her middle initial? She had a V. Okay, that's how I cite that. And then edit, paste without formatting. Now, I don't capitalize in. This actually capitalized it for me, so that's pretty cool. Indy Star is a publisher. We need to make sure that this is right, okay? Publishers are italicized. So are book titles. Fun fact. Now, I need to enter tab. That's how I'm so sorry. Enter tab. I already entered, so I need a tab. And then I need to do that again. Just press enter, probably will work for the second one. Now remember, I have to fix sept, right? I need to put a period. And this is alphabetical. It looks pretty darn good so far. It's Times New Roman 12-point font. It's got 1-inch margins. That's what your teachers want. My album comes out next month. Thank you very much for buying it on iTunes. That's not even a thing anymore, is it? But yeah, so this is really, I'm feeling good, but I need my second issue. I need my A. I need my third issue. I need my A. I need to talk about pollution. I need to talk about homelessness. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about yet because I'm not married to these ideas. But just make sure, like, you want to reread this. Even me, I know, as I was typing, I was not happy with some of my word choice, right? So I want to go back and just make sure that this all makes sense and I didn't plagiarize. Am I 100% happy with this? No, I could probably work on it a little bit more. One other fact that might help my cause is like Indiana population. This might help my paper here just to know, like, what is the population here. And this says in 2005, it says African Americans only make up 9% of the population. So you could say under 10% of the population was African American. And so that is a major problem, guys, that 1 in 3 are incarcerated if they're born around 2000. Like, do you guys see how many more white people there are? Like, these statistics are not making sense. There's something going on. And I don't want to blame it on police or anything. Like, of course, that's not going to be the whole issue at all. But these are just things we need to be aware of because, throwing someone in jail, that's going to ruin their lives. That's going to ruin their families' lives. That's going to ruin their children's lives. That is staggering. Like, I might want to say that. I might want to say, Now, if I want to use this website, though, remember, I got to cite it. But it's not hard, as you guys see. I think if I was going to write this paper, I would use this website to show that this statistic it's just the amount of African Americans and white people in jail. Like, this isn't adding up. Okay, so I might use that. But again, just one more time. Article title is Indiana population. In context is the publisher, right? Now, this says 2008. So 2008 should be the last, that should be right before the URL. Let's see if this works. Let's copy this. Do this one more time. That way you guys have lots of examples to work off of. Oh, shoot. Do you guys remember? Wish you were here with me. Indianapolis homelessness. Okay. HI. Here we go. I'm going to go to the left here. Edit. Paste without formatting. Now look at that. That's not right. What did we say it was? See, I'm always like, I've clocked them. They messed up here. 2008. Is that right, guys? It is so early in the morning that I'm making this video. Okay, 2008. We have that. 22 sept. And remember, one more time. Enter, tab. Now, this is weird. This publisher. So, in context, let's just go back here to the. Let's italicize it. And I'm actually just gonna. Now, this is a good website too because it's on .com, but you can use the .com. Just be careful. There's my publisher. Oops, what am I doing here? Shenanigans. That looks good. I'm happy with it. I'm pretty proud of it. I just need the rest of my A's. Look how many sources I'm gonna have on my paper. Like, I'm ready. I'm gonna have a good paper. Okay, you guys, I need you to have A done by tomorrow at the end of the hour on all of your paragraphs. So, I know you got videos to watch and stuff, but we should have this, right? A. Now, I'm just talking about body paragraphs here. So I'm talking about this A. I'm talking about this A, right? And not the B, okay, not the B. And this one. So we're going to have to work really hard in class to get that done. And that's not asking too much. Like, to find a couple of statistics, that's seriously easy. Just make sure you're using your own words. Be so careful because we're not doing note cards this time. I have a plagiarism checker, so I already know. I know you did the plagiarism test, so I know you're going to be really careful when you put your own words in this paper. Be so careful, okay? That's the end.